Welcome, this is Debbie from the Wildly Whimsical Crafting Loft. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a layout become a 3D element. And you can do this with a lot of various different things. I create digi-stamps, and so what I'm going to be using today are some of the digital stamps from my winter line. But you can use any digital stamp that you have, either that you've created, that you've purchased, or that you've gotten for free. And so today we're going to be working with digital stamps and layout pages that were designed with a digital program. Let me show you some of the ones that I have. These are just some that I've kind of printed up on 8x10 sheets. I normally always use the 12x12 sheets. The reason why is because I think if you use 12x12, it gives you a lot more room for your photographs. Things that are smaller, you have to have smaller pictures and smaller framing work on there. But you can choose whatever size you'd want. So today, let's just get started on this. So the first thing you're going to want to do is create your digital artwork on your digital program, whichever one you like. This is the one that I started out with, but let me show you some of the other variations that I have. I love this little pattern, and this is just all flat digital artwork. It was created in a Printmaster program, I believe is the name of it, and I simply added some frames and a cute little whimsical snowman. But what I like to do with my scrapbooking pages is always add some type of journaling. So you can keep it the why, the when, and the who of that photo. And so when you're making a scrapbooking photo, I would like to put a note in here to always add a journaling tag, because as the years go by, or when you have friends or someone who looks at them, they don't know who's in that photo. It's great to have a list of who's in the photo and when it was taken. So this is just one that I did. And then the other one that I did is this one here. And I just added some little mittens, and once again I added some more journaling tags just to kind of keep up with that. But you can see that doing it on an 8x10 sheet, the framing is kind of small. So my suggestion once again is to go ahead and use a larger picture like a 12x12. So let's get started on our 3Ds. What I did was I designed the background first for my digital layout. I added some framing and some journaling tags, and then I wanted to add some of my own digital work. And so I create and do digital stamps. So of course I use my own, but once again I like to make a note, you can use anybody's, you know. Anyway, I use my own. These are the snowmen from my winter line, as well as the poinsettias. So I put the poinsettias in the tree, and then what I did was I just put in a couple of snowmen. And this is the little blue snowman from the winter line. And now I'm going to show you what you can do with that. Notice how flat and flush this paper is. But I'm going to show you how to make that layout pop. Here's what it looks like once you start adding the layering to it. What I did was, once I got my paper done and my layout done and I added my digital stamps to it, I went ahead and I printed out a couple more. And then what you want to do is, once you print out the ones that you want, I want you to go ahead and cut those digital stamps out. Go ahead and cut them out, because you're going to layer them on that page to create a 3D effect. And as you notice, I did not cut out the bird or the arms, because I think that the arms are going to be too hard to try to mask and to cover. It's going to show too much white. So I chose just to use a body frame and the hat of this snowman. And then what I did was I cut him out the size that would match the size of the layout that I had. And what I did was I simply layered him on here on top of the snowman that was already there. And if you can see down in here, let me raise that up, you can see it gives it a 3D effect. And what I did was I cut him slightly smaller than the original snowman that I'd placed on the layout, which gives it a shadowing, which lets you know it's really been layered. And then the next thing I did was I added some bling to his hat and put a poinsettia feather in his hat and a few little embellishments here and there. And I added some snowflakes in the places that I had originally put snowflakes in. I went ahead and added some actual embellishment snowflakes. And I think what it does is it creates a 3D layout. I think it's really whimsical and a lot of fun. Once you cut this white out and you add the picture is going to slide right underneath the snowman and right underneath the snowflake. And I think that's going to add a great little embellishment to your photo, as does the other ones. But I wanted to just show you this and show you how to do that, how to layer them. And it's just so simple. I mean, let me show you again. You simply print out the digital stamp on a white piece of cardstock, a good sturdy cardstock, slightly smaller than the digital stamp that you've placed on top of your layout. Once you do that, then you add risers to the back of it. You know, I'm a big fan of risers. So you want to add the risers to that, which causes that snowman to stand up. But that's how you do it. I'm sure you got a hold of this. I hope you go out and be creative today. Thank you for stopping by the Wildly Whimsical Crafting Lot. You go out and try some 3D layouts, won't you? Thank you. Bye-bye.